everyone, welcome back. In today's video we're doing something a little different. I decided I wanted to do something kind of like pink and whimsical and like fairy. It's not necessarily like a Halloween makeup tutorial, it's just conveniently filmed in October. And I've been looking at my eyeshadow palettes and I was looking at this BH Cosmetics festival and I realized I haven't played with it a lot and like these pink colors were calling to me. And then I found some really pretty glitters and then I found like this really pink lip gloss. So I just want to do something kind of like pink and whimsical and cute. It's going to be very different, like very blown out. I don't really know what you guys would necessarily wear this to or what I would wear it to, but I just wanted to sit down and play with my makeup. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys today. So if you're interested on seeing what I create, because I have no idea what I'm doing, let's just go ahead and get started. First things first is getting my hair out of my way. You guys know I hate when my hair is in my face and I'm doing my makeup. I'm gonna run through the base really quickly because I'm not doing anything special or different. So for primer, I'm starting with the Mercier foundation primer. It's the hydrating one. Just recently got this. I can't really give like a thorough review, opinion about it because I've only used it like 3 times. So I like it so far. I have really dry skin, so I'm just putting that all over. Foundation, I wanted something super full coverage because I want the base to be like flawless and just airbrush. So I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty foundation, and this is in the shade 210. This is the Pro Filter foundation, and this is really the only foundation that kind of matches me right now, and it conveniently is very full coverage and I seem to enjoy it. I feel like a lot of people either love or hate this foundation, and I'm one of those that love it. It works really well with my skin. So I'm just going to quickly blend that out with a beauty blender. Like I said, I'm not going really in depth with this base. I don't really know why I'm doing this or what I'm doing. I just wanted to do something fun and different. But like I said, it's not like a fairy makeup. It's just like fun and pink and pretty. All right, concealer today, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Almond. This is my favorite full coverage concealer. This surpassed my expectations because Tarte Shape Tape has always been my favorite concealer ever. And this kind of just beat it to the top. Now for cream contour, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light contouring palette, and as you guys can see, the only 2 shades I use are these 2 right here, and I'm taking that on a Stipple MAC 130 brush, and I just like to carve out my cheekbones. Now to set everything, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. So I can't really give a thorough review. Do you guys see this going everywhere? I can't give a thorough review on this powder because I haven't tried it out for that long. Like, it's literally been less than a week. I was trying to do a first impression with like a lot of things, including that primer right there. And I failed at that first impression. Like, I filmed for 3 or 4 hours and I ended up hating the whole entire video. So I just deleted it. And now I can no longer do first impressions on these items. I just have to wait until I try them out enough to see if I like them or not. Now for bronzer, I'm going to use the Tarte Park Ave Princess Bronzer. It's just the trial sized one, but this has literally lasted me for months and months and months. And I love this bronzer, so I'm just using this one. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows real quickly so I can move on to the eyes. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 2 by Benefit. And I just fill in my arch a little bit. I'm not very specific with my eyebrows. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Festival palette like I mentioned in the beginning. And the first shade that I'm going to take, I'm just gonna dip right into the pink. This is the shade Electric, and I'm going to use that for a transition shade today. Also, I forgot to mention, I believe this eyeshadow palette is on sale for $11 at Ulta, and I love the formula of this. Like, it's definitely one of the best like colorful eyeshadow palettes that I have. So if you guys are interested, it's definitely still available. I know it wasn't available for a while, but it is now. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blow this out, kind of like out over here. Next, I'm gonna take a Sigma E38 brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Dippy. That's funny. Dip into the shade Dippy. And I'm just gonna take that into my crease. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this out a little bit more on the outer corners of that dippy color. So I'm gonna take electric again, and I'm just gonna use that to kind of diffuse the outer corners over here. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna take that same Sigma E38 brush that we were using for the crease and take the shade Electric, which was that lighter pink shade. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing down here. All right, and then I'm gonna take whatever's left on that fluffy brush that we use and kind of diffuse all of it. So I'm just using a really light hand with this brush and kind of just lightly going back and forth and blending everything out. All right, so now this is what we're left with. I'm gonna take that Sigma E38 brush, and I think I'm actually gonna go into the shade Swag, which is this purpley color right here. And I'm only going to use that on the outer corner right here and kind of deepen it up right throughout there. I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush again, go into the shade Electric right here once again, and diffuse right there, just because I don't want this look to get too purple. I want it to stay more on the pink side. So before I go any further with the eyes, I'm going to cut out my inner corner, and I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer that we used earlier. And I'm just putting it on the back of my hand along with all the swatches that I was playing with earlier. So yeah, I'm just going to take a little lid brush. This is from Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to carve out that inner corner. This takes a lot of time and patience. So I'm finished carving out the inner corner, and now for the glitter, I'm going to use the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This one's in the color Gypsy, and it's just a really pretty kind of purple shimmery shade. But right on top of that, I'm going to put the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Liquid Eyeshadow. And this is in the shade Pure Intention. I'm not sure if you guys can find this anymore because it was limited edition, but I found a couple of them at a local CVS just sitting there. So I ended up getting like 3 or 4 of these because they're my favorite color ever. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this Stila color right in the middle. Putting that glitter on there, I'm already so obsessed with this look so far, but while that's drying down, I'm gonna go ahead and take that Sigma E38 brush and use that Swag color, which is the deep purple, and kind of use it to diffuse the outer corner with that lid shade, that lid glitter. Just kind of go back and forth and soften that line up. And now that that's dry, I'm gonna take that Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit color and just place it right on top to brighten it up even more. In this lighter shade, I targeted more towards the inner corner, left the purple kind of in the middle right there, and then the deep color on the outside. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do the inner corner. So I think I'm gonna use the shade, oh, actually, I know what I'm using. And I figured for my highlight, I would use the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero because it has really pretty kind of like shimmers. So I think I'm gonna use, okay, I think I'm gonna use like a mixture of these two for my actual highlight today, but I'm gonna use this one right here, the white one, which is called Forever Lit. I'm gonna use that as my inner corner highlight right there. I'm gonna blow this out a little bit more, so I'm gonna take that electric shade again and just kind of blow it out on the outer corner right here. And take it all the way to the temple. All right, so I think what I want to do next is kind of add a little bit of glitter right here. I'm debating whether I should add like a star or a heart. I think I'm gonna do a star. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush and dip it into this glitter. Alright, so I finished the star and put another one on this side, so now I'm going to go over it with this catsuit one from Wet n Wild, just because I want it to kind of stand out and be as bright as possible. While I wait for the stars to dry, I'm going to go ahead and put some lashes on. These are the Icon lashes in the style Slay, and they just look like this. I've worn them before, so there's some lash glue left over. But I'm gonna put these on off camera real quickly, and then we can move on. Now while I'm waiting for these lashes to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and coat my lower lashes, and I'm just using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. You can use any mascara for this. So now I'm going to add a little bit more of that Park Avenue Princess bronzer that we used just to carve out my cheekbones a little bit more. And then I'm going to take my Becca blush. This is in the shade Camelia. I found this one, which I felt was like perfect because it's super, super pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a very generous amount because this doesn't have to be normal. Perfect. And now for highlight, like I said, I'm going to take that Nicole Guerrero highlighting palette from Anastasia, and I'm going to use, I think I might actually just use the shade Forever Young, which is this one right here, and then maybe top it off with Forever Lit. I'm going to see how that kind of turns out. I think that Forever Young color was enough. I think that's a little too much, but since this is so dramatic, I don't care. And then I think for lipstick, I'm gonna do really pink. This is the MAC in the shade Candy Yum Yum, which is a gorgeous bright pink shade. And then if I think I need more, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Gloss, because this is so pretty. This is like equivalent to my eyes. So this is in the shade, I think it's SPL. I think I definitely want to add the glitter just because I have glitter everywhere else, so I feel like it just tie it all together well. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Alright, so I think I'm all done and this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Did you like me creating something a little bit different? I think it's so cute with all the glitter and the pinkiness, but definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel today and doing something different with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one.